lovely evening. Place still filling up. Yankees, Red Sox. Ring the bell. This is great. This is top-notch, high-level, elite level. Austin Slater going to lead off. 226, 5 homers, and 13 runs batted in. Garrett Crochet, Susan talked about, when he gets that extra day rest, he is tough. Flat-out stud. We'll give you some numbers. Here's the first pitch. It's in there for a strike. And Aaron Boone said, listen, you're going to get a few pitches they hit. Don't miss them.
Don't miss them.
Don't miss them.
Once again, first pitch, 7:11 p.m.
Big left-hander from that third base side of the rubber. Next pitch is in there for strike 2. So Slater, first time seeing Crochet. How about this? Crochet third in ERA. He's third in wins, first in strikeouts with 2.28. He has a complete game shutout. Here's a pitch just outside, 1-2. Elsewhere in the leaderboard, you can find him in innings pitched, leading the way at 185.1. Just giving up a 221 batting average. His whip, that's 10th. I mean, this guy is having a year. The 1-2. Off-speed pitch, hit down the right field line. He's got a little slice to it, and it gets fouled.
You know, what's amazing about this is because, as Alex Cora was saying, it's really his first full year. Don't forget, Chicago had him in the bullpen, and then, of course, he got hurt. This is his first full year. He's become a leader, and what a year. What a first year.
185 and a third most he's ever pitched. 146 was his previous high mark. Here's 1-2 to Slater, leading off, swing and a miss. A fastball in on his hands, got him.
Well,
wow, that was some pitch.
You're going to come in at 97 miles an hour after throwing cutters, and that was a four-seamer up at the top of the zone, right on the corner. You're not going to get that one.
All right, this sets up the first time since the epic at bat back on Friday, June 13th. 2 out, nobody on. And Judge tied the game up with a monster home run over the Green Monster here. Swing and a miss. Fastball. Big guy against big guy. 0-1.
And don't think Crochet doesn't remember that. He had practically begged to come out for the final inning. It was the 9th inning.
Remember
and Cora was going to go to the pen and didn't. And he gave up this home run. What an at bat.
Here's the 0-1 from Judge. Off-speed pitch outside. Judge on a nice little roll these days. 2 for 3 yesterday. He hit a ball back at Aroldis Chapman and almost... would have done more than just take his cap off. Here's the 1-1 from Crochet. Swing and a miss. Cutter there, 1-2. This guy he's big, strong. He's got a funky delivery where he kicks it. He kicks his leg out towards first base like in a straight line, like
straight,
he's a dancer.
Right, like he's a rockette.
Yeah, exactly. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss with a breaking ball outside.
Oh, boy.
And Crochet, he's dealing already.
Yep, fastball.
2 up, 2 down, 2 strikeouts.
And that was a sweeper. His sweeper's 93. He's coming out really just pouring it in. 97, 98 fastball, and then that sweeper at 93.
There's Cody Bellinger, center fielder tonight, steps to the plate. Centers Healthcare would like to remind you they're not just care, they're care that moves you. CentersHealthcare.com. First pitch. And Belly stepped out. The pitch wasn't even there, and he backed off. Pitch was way outside, ball 1. Bellinger, 272, 20 homers, 49 runs batted in. He hits left-handers. This is top of the line right here with this big fella. Yeah. Swung on a line shot to center field. Ceddanne Rafaela runs down everything as he's done all year, makes the catch well in front of the 379 sign for out number 3. A very quick top of the first for the Yankees. Nothing across. Boston coming to bat. Here in WFAN, Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
There are a lot of reasons why people buy at Ramsey Mazda. It's their selection, it's their customer service, and it's their savings. Get 1.9% financing on a new 2025 Mazda CX.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
All the big hits.
At the wall, gone! No doubt about it!
All the great grabs.
Oh, wow! You gotta be kidding me! Put a cape on him!
And all the swagger.
And he does it in grand fashion!
Relive the day's biggest plays all in one lightning-fast hour.
Oh, my goodness! What a show! You better believe it!
Quick Pitch. Late nights and early mornings only on MLB Network.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Barnes Firm reminds you this copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the New York Yankees and may not be reproduced or transmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees. If you're injured, one call to make, and that's to the Barnes Firm Injury Attorneys, 1-800-8-million for a free case evaluation.
Well, we saw the sheer dominance of Garrett Crochet top half of the first. See what Will Warren can do, making his third career start against the Sox. He's 1-1 with an 8.68 ERA. And it's a tall task here. Here's Jarren Duran leading off, left-hand hitter, and first pitch is in there for strike. Duran at 258, 15 homers, 80 runs batted in. Came in, got a pinch hit home run, 8th inning last night. But yesterday afternoon, a 5-3 Yankee win as they look for a sweep. Here's pitch, swung on and hit down the left field line. It's carrying deep into the corner. Big G going after it, jumps, can't get it. Hits off the wall, ricochets all the way back. Cabby's out there into third, head first with a triple is Jarren Duran. So Duran gets things started here for the Sox.
And that was a fastball, and it was up, and Duran just went with it, and I think Stanton thought he could have gotten it, and I think if he'd do it again, I think he would go and play it off the wall because Duran just kept running and ended up on third base.
13th triple, tops in the American League for Duran, and brings up Alex Bregman. Third baseman, 278, 17 homers, 58 runs batted in. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Went right after him with a fastball. Good stuff.
That's a good sign because sometimes Warren, he knows there's a guy, he keeps looking over at Duran. He knows there's a guy on third. So constantly went right after him with a 94-mile-an-hour fastball in the inside corner.
This time of year, it's not for faint of heart. 0-1. Another fastball pulled foul, third base side. Things are starting to get very interesting here coming into the last 2 weeks. We've got 13 games after tonight.
Really?
And things have really changed. Houston lost today. Seattle won. Seattle's in first place. Toronto continues to go. They're not bold-faced guys contributed again today. Susan will have that scoreboard for you. Up the middle, base hit into center field. 1-0 Sox. Bregman delivers on an 0-2 pitch.
And Bregman might not be hitting the way he did before he had his injury, but he still can do that. You got a fastball. He just met the ball, and that was over the middle of the plate. It was up, and it was too much over the middle of the plate, and he didn't do too much with it. Up the middle, get that run in. That's what a winner does. That's what a guy who has got World Series rings does. Get him in.
Pete Abraham, that conversation you had with him talking about Bregman was enlightening and not surprising because I've been around him for a long time. Boy, he has been an inspiration to this club. Trevor Story. Swing and a miss, the shortstop. Hitting at 259, 24 homers, 91 runs batted in. A career 2 for 5 against Warren, including a home run. Infielded double play depth. And a crowd already electrified. Here's a pitch hit the other way. Into right field, a base hit. Slater gets it back in. So a triple and 2 singles out of the gate here for the Sox.
And they're going right after him. First and second pitch, he's only thrown 7 pitches to three different batters.
I'm telling you, you got to pitch inside. You got to put a little fear in some of these guys. You just can't go up there and throw it over the plate and expect and not see them get aggressive. There's a certain fear element you got to have in baseball. If you think a guy's half nuts, you're going to go up there a little bit loose.
And a little meeting on the mound, Paul Goldschmidt and the catcher Ben Rice, they both are out there and talking to Will Warren what he's going to do. Pat it on the back, coming back. How the defense is going to play this, what he's doing. Everything so far is up and over the middle of the plate. Alex Bregman now has hit in 6 straight games.
Move some feet. Give yourself a chance. There's Nathaniel Lowe, big left-hand hitter with 18 home runs, most of that damage coming with Washington. All in all, not a great year for him, hitting at .219. 0 for 1 against Warren. Nobody out, runners at first and second, 1-0. Swinging at first pitch, popped it up third base side. Rosario just into the Yankee third base dugout. Strike one.
Well, we can see what their game plan is. Go right after him because he's going to try and get strike one. So you know that he's going to throw a strike right there.
He's got the good fastball.
Yep.
That's the one thing they do know about it. So,
but it's too. Anyone can hit it if it's in the middle of the plate.
I'm telling you, got to move guys off the plate. This is not a social. 0-1. Runners at first and second. 1-0 Sox. Pitch swung on and fouled back left side. You know, it's interesting that we're talking about that because when we were talking to Booney, I know you talked to him. I was in the whole scrum before the game, and he talked about how Roche knows how to expand.
Yeah.
And Warren's got to learn how to do that. Or maybe get better at it. 0-2 pitch. Outside. 1-2.
See, what he doesn't do is pitch inside, and then if you come back outside, it looks like it's further away than it is. So, usually swing it. If you push them off the plate and then to go to the other side, you'd be a lot better off. He's not doing that.
There's 1-2 to Lowe, and it's taken down low. Ball 2-2. You're allowed to pitch inside. I'm not advocating hitting anybody, but get them the heck off the plate. Move them.
Well, it just opens up the outside
for
you.
Nobody out. Runners at first and second. 1-0. We're in the first. Boston leads. There's a ground ball right side past the diving Goldschmidt in the right field. Coming around is Bregman. No throw from Slater. It is 2-0 Sox. RBI for Lowe, his 78th on the season. And this looks like the game at Dodger Stadium.
It does indeed, exactly. Lowe just snapped an 0 for 16 and a 3 for 28. And they're not trying to do too much. You're seeing not a lot of big swings. And the one in the corner was hit hard. But they're just going up the middle. They're hitting it where there's no fielder. And they're trying to do this. And it's very interesting. They're taking it where it's pitched.
I mean, they are going up there free swinging. Somebody's got to tell him, dude, you got to get him off your stuff. Romy Gonzalez, second baseman, 309, 9 home runs, 48 runs batted in. Versatile kid. He can play first, he can play outfield. Here's pitch. Fastball. They checked down at first through Sherwater. Said they did go, so strike one.
And that was only his 13th pitch of the game. He's already 2-0. And still nobody out here.
That's a vital piece of information. Here's pitch, swing on, hit hard, right field, base hit, down into the corner. Story scoring. Lowe digging for third, the big man rumbling there. An RBI double, Romy Gonzalez, and it's a nightmare already in the first inning. Sox, a 3-0 lead, and they're tattooing Will Warren. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys have all hit the ball hard.
And here comes Matt Blake, at least to calm him down. You don't want to. There's no days off here, guys. I mean, you're coming tonight. They're going to get into Minnesota probably 5 in the morning and play tomorrow night. There's no off days until next Monday, so you want to try and fix them because you really don't want to start going to your bullpen in the first inning.
No chance.
The consultation on the mound is brought to you by the Barnes Firm Injury Attorneys. Call for a free consultation at 1-800-8-million. I mean, already if he doesn't settle down, this is going to be a Ryan Yarborough night, and then you don't have him for the rest of the week.
Right. And you got that big horse on the other side throwing 100 million miles an hour.
Yep. And wait till you see how he expands with a big lead.
Yeah, you know it. So 3-0. First 5 men have reached, 3 have scored, nobody out. Runners at second and third. Masataka Yoshida, 227, 2 homers, 16 runs batted in. Infield coming up about halfway. First pitch to the left-hand hitter. Back to a breaking ball for a strike.
Okay.
He's the DH tonight.
I think that might be the first strike one he's had.
Outfield straight away for Yoshida, a little left-hand hitter. And back to a breaking ball again. That time missed, 1-1. This is so similar to the Dodger
really
Stadium game.
Really
Everything
is.
he threw up there got hammered. There's 1-1. Swing on a pop to medium. Right field. Foul territory. Jazz going for it, and it drops. And it's just as well, because if somebody had caught it, it was going to be a very difficult throw from right near the tarp.
Right. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that they actually knew that, because a run will score. If somebody catches it right there, it's a foul ball. So the runner at third can go. There's another run.
And adding to that, if Jazz catches, he's got his back to home plate. He'll take a shot here. And Slater hadn't got there, and Paulie was working his way there. That would have been would have been almost a gift wrap run.
Yeah, that absolutely.
1-2 here to Yoshida. Nobody out. 3-0 Sox. A 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Breaking ball. Swing on center field. Backing up Bellinger. In front of the 379. Makes the catch. Low. Walks home. Digging for third. In there safely with a head first slide is Gonzalez. It's 4-0 Boston. First inning.
And that's deep enough that it's an easy sacrifice fly for Yoshida. And 4-0. There is one out, however, which is a good thing.
But another runner at third. We have to play that infield up close.
Holy moly. Yeah.
So Lowe scores on the sacrifice for Yoshida, RBI number 17. Gonzalez, he went to third.
Infield.
You talk about a world of trouble.
Yeah. This is not how you want it. This is not what you want, as Joe Girardi used to say.
There's Rob Refsnyder, right-hand hitter. He's in right field tonight. Infield up close. Here's a pitch. Fastball on the outside corner for a strike. Yankees won yesterday 5-3. On the first game 4-1. Cody Bellinger with a big insurance run, one of the best ABs you ever want to see. A 9-pitch battle with Chapman. Bednar got the save. Here's Yoan. Here's pitch. Fastball up high and outside. 1-1. Four runs on 5 hits. 1 out, runner at third. Here's the pitch. Way outside left-hand hitter's box, ball 2. Goodness gracious.
Well,
4-0 lead. Runner at third is a 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
And he's never faced Refsnyder before.
Rob hitting at 280 with 8 homers and 28 runs batted in.
Well, one of the good things, you were in a park where 4 or 5 run leads can disappear in 30 seconds.
Agreed. You've called more games here, but I've called some nightmares here in the past.
Oh.
Here's a 2-2. A pitch from Warren up high. 3-2, full count. 1 out, runner at third. 4-0 Sox. Boy, he could use a strikeout here. Carlos Narvaez, the catcher's on deck. 3-2. Warren deals. Here's the pitch. Swung on, bounced to Jazz. Thought about coming home. Head first dive in the home plate by Gonzalez. Throw to first. They get the out on Refsnyder, but it's an RBI for Rob. His 29th. It's now 5-0 here in the first inning.
And correct play by Jazz. He was not going to get roomy at the plate. So correct to get that out. Now, Warren, at Dodger Stadium, Toronto, and tonight, these runs, the three, they account for 30% of his runs allowed all year. These 3 games, and we're not done with this one yet. We just started this one.
Comes as no surprise.
That Dodger one was such a shock. That was tough.
If I remember correctly, he had been pitching pretty well going into that game. First pitch, strike to Carlos Narvaez, right-hand hitting catcher. 248, 13 homers, 44 runs batted in.
5 consecutive hits the Red Sox started off with.
His next pitch outside. Well, the Red Sox throwing a party here in the first inning. The Yankees have plenty of time to spoil it.
Yeah.
Well, Warren trying to keep it right here, 5-0. Breaking ball, no, missed outside, 2-1. Yankees #1 scoring team in baseball. They're going to have to turn up the juice tonight against a guy who always has the juice turned up, Crochet. Here's pitch, line drive, deep center field. That ball is crushed. Center field, bye-bye. Dead central third row home run, Narvaez, his 14th, RBI number 45, and this is getting out of hand.
And Carlos Narvaez, still friends with some of these guys here, but I'm sure that makes him feel great. Came traded over here. He has done some job for this team's 14th home run of the year. Hasn't hit one in a while. Alex Cora has given him days off in between catching. And boy, has it helped him.
Man, oh man.
We still have nobody up, right?
One out.
No, somebody's...
Two outs.
Nobody up.
Oh, nobody up, yeah.
Somebody's doing some kicks up there.
Here's the line drive, almost took Warren's glove off. And it's caught by Jazz behind second base. I'm telling you, hard contact, lethal here in the first inning by the Boston Red Sox. 6 runs on 6 hits. They've all been hammered. We go to the second inning. It's 6-0 Sox here on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by G.
Let's get moving with Centers Healthcare. Centers Healthcare has a different approach to care. Here, you rehab, relax, recover, and go home. Our state-of-the-art technology empowers your rehab journey with us.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco, his 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right, down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
All the big hits.
At the wall, gone! No doubt about it!
All the great grabs.
Wow! You gotta be kidding me! Put a cape on him!
And all the swagger.
And he does it in grand fashion!
Relive the day's biggest plays all in one lightning-fast hour.
Oh my goodness! What a show! You better believe it!
Quick Pitch. Late nights and early mornings only on MLB Network.
Tron, or head to AudiOffers.com for more information.
Play the newest scratch-off games from the New York Lottery. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY.
Well, today's cleanup hitter is Giancarlo Stanton, and brought to you by Citgo. Cleanup and savings in every fill-up with Club Citgo. Download the app now to start saving.
And today's Acme Market home run payoff contestant is Debbie R. from Branchburg, New Jersey. Debbie won a $100 Acme Markets gift card for every home of the Yanks hit in the second. Visit WFAN.com/Acme.
Top of the second, down 6-0. Crochet, first pitch to Big G. It's a fastball in there for strike one. Stanton 1 for 4 against Crochet. It was a home run. So Stanton, Rosario, and Goldschmidt, 4, 5, and 6. Coming up, it's Garrett Crochet. Great year, 15-5 at 2.57. There's a pitch swung on, a foul straight back. 0-2.
The Yankees Red Sox. By the way, if it seems that the Yankee Red Sox are always on ESPN, I've got the number for you. You know how many there were and have been? Because this is the end of Sunday Night Baseball.
There we go. 0-2 pitch. Up high with a fastball, 1-2.
This is game number 75, Yankees Red Sox. And I said to the guy from ESPN, I said, is that the most, or am I asking a silly question?
You're
he said,
it's the
most. 7. No wonder I'm exhausted.
1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Well, hey, it moves the needle. What can I tell you? He's faced 4 batters, 3 of them caged swinging. 1 out, second inning.
Once I had asked somebody, we played a Sunday night. It was really early in the season. I said, why? They're not even said because Yankee Red Sox, it doesn't matter who's on the team. They turn it on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no question.
75th game. Congratulations, everybody. You've beaten the record.
There's Ahmad Rosario. Right-hand hitter looks at pitch down low. Ball one. Rosario with the Yankees, 8 for 20. No homers and an RBI in 11 games. Total 286. 5 homers and 19 runs batted in. He is generally known as a good hitter against left-hand pitching. Looks at a strike there, 1-1. Breeze kicking up just a little bit.
By the way, Narvaez against the Yanks this year, 3 homers, 11 walks in 11 games.
And he won that 2-1 game.
Yep.
He won it in the 10th inning. Ground ball, room service to Story. Throw on the money over the low at first, 2 down. Story the shortstop. Boy, what a contrast. I mean, this guy's 5 up, 5 down. Hardly thrown any pitches. He's thrown 18 pitches. Warren faced 9 batters. 6 runs, 6 hits. 5 consecutive hits right out of the gate. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And a big right-hander looks off-speed pitch for ball 1.
And another sellout here. You couldn't jam another person in this park.
Goldie's got an OPS of 1066 against left-hand pitching this year. 1-0. Fastball, that's the outside corner.
By the way, that was the second time this season Boston scored 6 runs in the first inning. They scored 7 in the first inning in June against Cincinnati. And they're fighting for their lives this game.
1-1. Pitch on the outside corner again. That was a breaking ball. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Top 2, 6-0 Red Sox. Jazz Chisholm, he's on deck. 1-2 pitch. Fastball worked inside. Missed. 2-2. Ball digging in. Let's see if he can turn something around here. Get something started with 2 outs. Looking for the first hit. And a pitch from Crochet outside. 3-2. Crochet, big kid. I mean, big kid. 6'6", 245, 26 years old, out of Ocean Springs, Mississippi. There comes the 3-2 pitch to Goldschmidt. Taken down low. Ball 4. First base runner for the Yankees comes with 2 out here in the second inning. I'll tell you how big he is. I told the story before, but first time the Sox came to New York, and I get on the subway, he wasn't pitching. And I'm waiting for the subway. The door opens, and I take a step and look to my left. Oh, my God, who is this?
Is it Greg Weissert?
And Bernardino. And this, I've been around big guys all my life.
He's a mountain man.
Oh. And I said, dude, we spoke last year in Chicago. He says, yeah, and he couldn't wait to get out of Chicago. Here's Jazz. He likes the fastball, Jazz. Let's see if he can turn one around. First pitch. Breaking ball for strike.
By the way, that was the first walk of the game, brought to you by Route 22 Toyota. Why walk when you could be driving a new Toyota? Route22Toyota.com. It turns fast here. A walk, a little thing, a dribble thing, a hit off the wall, a home run. Happens really fast here. No lead is too big.
Jazz drives one. Oh, he hooked it foul. Oh, my goodness. He got what he was looking for, and it was too quick. I like what he said. That's Jazz. We're the best team in the league.
Step on their neck.
Swing and a miss, and a pitch down and in. Breaking ball. Another strikeout for Crochet. He's got 4. We're only in the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. It's 6-0 Red Sox going bottom 2 here in WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
This year's senior class, adults 65 and older, is booked and busy. Class reunions.
The Off Base Podcast is on. Join Lauren Gardner and Xavier Scruggs for all the baseball buzz across social media, pop culture, and around the majors. The Off Base Podcast. Listen on Spotify and Apple. Sunday mornings, 11 Eastern. Join your favorite on-air personalities for unique perspectives, in-depth interviews, and untold stories from around the league. The MLB Network Podcast, presented by the all-star lineup of Chevy trucks. Listen on Spotify and Apple. Sunday mornings, 11:30 Eastern.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco, his 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
So now we get to Duran. Again, he tripled off the Green Monster in the first inning.
And Drive Around the League brought to you by Meineke Car Care Centers. Trust your keys with Meineke.
First pitch popped up. Final play, taking a look. Ben Rice might have come back to him. Just on the fence.
All right.
And we're talking about Exavilas, Susan?
Mm-hmm.
Narvaez 105.7, Romy Gonzalez 104.8, Ref Snyder 100.9, Trevor Story 107.6.
Okay, well, they're not dribblers. Toronto, big-time winner over Baltimore today, 11-2. Only one homer. George Springer had his 29th. Shane Bieber beat Grant Wolfram.
Bieber's been good.
Yeah,
it's the
he's
second
been...
or third start. There's a pitch, a jam shot pop-up. Cabby going back on the grass, now back on the dirt. Near second base, makes the catch. Two hands with, that's the first out.
Cleveland stays in it, sort of. 3-2 winners over the White Sox today. Matt Festa gets the win. Brandon Eisert takes the loss. Mets beat Texas in 10, 5-2. Ryan Stanek gets the win. Luis Cavallo takes the loss. 6-4 Minnesota loses to Arizona. Arizona 6, Minnesota 4.
Here's Bregman again. Looks at a cutter for a strike.
Seattle big winners again. Same score as the Toronto series, 11-2.
Yeah, George Kirby, right?
And yes.
And Cal Raleigh hit a big home run.
You know who else hit a home run?
There's swing and a miss.
Cal Raleigh had his 54th. Oswald Peraza hit one for the Angels.
Cal's home run ties Mickey Mantle for the most home runs by a switch hitter in the season.
Washington beat Pittsburgh 4-3, 8-3 Atlanta over Houston. So Houston loses again.
0-2. Seattle's in first place.
So Seattle's in first place. 2-0 Detroit shut out Miami. 3-2. They're probably all excited that Tarek School's okay. He says he's going to make his next start. I mean, he walked off the mound. If you're A.J. Hinch or anybody in Detroit, your heart is in your stomach.
You're doing a Fred Sanford hooking up in the sky. Man, oh man. 1-2. There's pitch to Bregman outside. 2-2.
Cubs beat Tampa Bay. They're trying to stay on the fringes, too, but the Cubs won today 4-3, although Yandy Diaz had his 24th. Junior Caminero had his 44th.
Wow. Those two dudes have been killing it.
Well, Caminero's been incredible this year.
2-2 to Bregman. Here's the pitch. Swing on it. Almost took out Warren up the middle. Jazz behind the bag. Grabs and throws in time. That's a second ball that he was fearing for his life. Right back at him.
Dodgers beat up on San Francisco 10-2 in that one. Tyler Glasnow gets the win. Robbie Ray takes the loss. And 9-6 San Diego beat Colorado. So we're the only game in town here.
Correct.
The 75th Yankee Red Sox game on ESPN. I just said to one of the Boston writers, no wonder we're all tired. 75 games.
Trevor Story.
Wow.
First pitch, fastball for a strike, 2 out. Nobody on here in the home second for Boston.
Yeah, that's why.
Nothing lead.
That's why I always say when people say, "Well, this is a good rivalry, but this is better," I said, "No, the TV people know what they're doing."
Oh yeah, they see that needle moving. There's a breaking ball way outside.
And since the games are all 4 hours, no.
Wow. Well, I tell you what. To that point, last night was 3:13.
Of course.
I ran into Joe Girardi in the. I said, "How did you get through those games back in the day?" He said, "Well, first of all, if they didn't have a pitch clock. That game last night, here's pitch. Would have been 4.5 hours
sure,
easily, right?
Easily.
So I said, "How did you get through all of that?" He said, "Well, when you're in it, you don't feel it as much.
You know
then
what
you
else?
Go home and you're going, what the heck?"
Those games, though, were so exciting, and every pitch was so important.
Right, and you had Hall of Famers on both teams.
Absolutely. Those games could have gone on for hours.
His pitch swung on and hit off the end of the bat on deck circle.
And you didn't notice it when you're finished. You say, "Oh my goodness!"
You look at the clock.
We've been here for 5 hours, but you don't notice because every pitch is so important.
Right, it was
as
drama.
you said, Hall of Famers up and down the lineup.
Exactly. And if they weren't Hall of Famers, a lot of them were real close to being one. You could make an argument for them. More into the back of the mound. Nell's ready to go. He's 2-2 here to Trevor Story. Worked up high. Ball 3. He's not struck at anybody. He's not walked anybody.
He's not. Sometimes you throw too many good strikes.
Mm-hmm. Gets you in trouble.
I know he's trying to be aggressive, but the four-seamer is the one that's getting hit. So
and now Ben Rice going out for...
Well, maybe we rethink that a little, too. So he stepped off the mound, and so he shook him off twice.
Well, congratulations belatedly to Milwaukee for clinching a playoff berth. Did you see?
Oh, my.
You saw the same thing I did.
You can talk about it because I'll start to cry.
Yeah. The late, great, beloved Hall of Famer Bob Uecker wrote a letter to the ball club, not long, I guess, before he died.
Yeah, he knew.
And here's the pitch, a 3-2, dribbler, third baseline trouble. It's going to check up. Warren slips as he gathers the ball. And it's a base hit for Trevor. So it's that kind of a night. But anyway, let me get back to the Uecker story. I saw it. I like Murph.
Yep.
And he starts off saying, I got a letter from Bob Uecker. I went, oh, my God. And I watched the entire thing. I had to compose myself.
Yeah, no, he talked about, I'm up on the greatest team in the world, and we're watching you.
You guys.
And there's some great catchers up here on the third string.
Right.
But he knew his time was short, so he wrote this letter for Murph to read to the team when they clinched, if they clinched first place. And if they clinched, to read it, it was really heart-wrenching. Murph could hardly get through it.
It was a extraordinarily beautiful moment in the world of baseball. Here's Nathaniel Lowe looks at pitch outside. I like Murph.
Yeah,
and
very much.
You're right. I was impressed that he was able
to get through that. Yep. But the little bits of humor in there with the greatest catcher, of course, on third string.
He had about 4 lines in there. Classic Uke. 1-0 pitch. Down and away, ball 2.
And we're having a great time.
I told the big guy about you.
I told the big guy about you guys. He said you play hard, and he's rooting for you because you play hard and you play baseball the right way.
And you play for each other.
Oh, boy.
That was good stuff.
And how about Uecker doing that?
And they got him picked off, and he didn't look over.
He didn't see.
Pitch was in there for a strike.
By the way, also, the Phillies clinched a playoff spot today with the Giants losing.
And the magic number for the Yankees to make a playoff berth is 9. Okay. Combination of wins, losses.
Because the people that were losing all lost today. Cleveland needs to lose. Houston needs to lose.
2-1 pitch. Outside, 3-1.
Texas needs to lose.
Playoff start. If the playoffs started today, let's play that game for a moment.
Okay.
We'd be right back here. We'd be home playing the Sox.
Red Sox, right? Which would be wonderful if they're not going to win the division. I'd like that. Playing at home.
Ooh. His pitch, swing on and miss, top of the zone. 3-2. To Nathaniel Lowe, RBI single to right. First time up. Man, it's like an Oprah first inning. You get a hit, right. You get a hit, you get a hit.
Well, just stop it right here and let them chip away if they can. It's going to be hard off of Garrett Crochet, but he's a human being. I think.
Same. Oh, stop it. 3-2. 2 out. Story's going to take off. There he goes. Here's a pitch. Missed inside. Ball 4.
Right, not your night, Will.
First and second, 2 outs.
And you got to hang in there. And I'm not kidding about this. There's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 7 more games before there's an off day. Plus this absolutely hideous travel. They should all be ashamed of themselves. That it wreaks havoc. You're afraid that, I know they're young and they get paid a lot of money. They also get tired like human beings.
Thank you.
And I'm afraid someone gets hurt. So you try. Will Warren, if he's in there, he's going to stay in as long as he possibly can. Because you don't want to start going through your bullpen in the first or second inning.
This is his 49th pitch coming up. Romy Gonzalez, right-hand hitter, the second baseman. RBI double to right. Looks at a fastball. That's the outside corner for strike. 0-1. By the way, first pitch at the bottom of the second, 80-mile-an-hour sweeper. And it was brought to you by Optimum Fiber. Don't take slow for an answer. 6-0 Red Sox. We're only in the second inning. 2 on, 2 out. For Boston, Romy Gonzalez looking at 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike. Warren would love to get it out right here. 0-2 pitch. Swing on, a little looper. Right field. Coming on Slater. Coming on. Dives. Makes the catch. Wow, he needed that.
Great.
Nicely done by Austin Slater. Nothing across for the Sox on 1 hit. No errors, leave 2. We go top of the third. When we come back, Jose Caballero. See if he can instigate something here at Fenway. It's 6-0. Boston on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco, his 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Every game night is a chance to go big with MLB Big Inning. Turn on baseball's only nightly show that brings you the biggest plays of the night, live and commercial-free.
Strikes him out.
No one stacks more clutch plays into one live show with up to 4 games on a single screen.
Out of here! He is on fire. It's a walk-off winner.
Change up game night with baseball's biggest game changer, MLB Big Inning, presented by Best Western. Every night, all season long on MLB.tv.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Fast and reliable speeds on the network that moves with you, Spectrum. Garrett Crochet and the Red Sox, 6-0 lead. We go top of the third. Jose Caballero, Ben Rice, and Austin Slater, 8-9-1 coming up. Crochet has been tough already. 4 strikeouts, 1 walk in 2 innings. And just 27 pitches. First pitch here to Cabby down low, ball 1. Caballero hitting at .233, 4 homers, and 34 runs batted in. Aaron Boone said the shortstop situation will be going day to day. As pitch swung on at foul back, but right now Caballero, he's in the driver's seat.
Yankee fans shop the New Era Authentic Collection at the Yankees team store and NewEraCap.com. New Era, the official on-field cap of Major League Baseball.
There's 1-1 from Crochet. Swing and a miss for the breaking ball. 1-2. Slater and Judge Cade in the first inning. We've got Stanton and Chisholm who struck those two guys out in the second inning. Infield playing back. And Crochet into that wind and the pitch. Fastball swung on a miss. Challenged him, went inside, and Cabby could not get it. Fifth strikeout already. And that'll bring up Ben Rice. Ben hitting at 244, 23 homers, 56 runs batted in. It's also a big kid can run. He's got 24 doubles and 3 triples. First pitch. Fastball down low. Ball 1. Crochet's best pitch, four-seamer, throws it almost 37% of the time. Here's pitch. Swing on, a line drive, slicing drive into the gap. Left center field, that's going to get down. Gets to the track, and it's kicked by Raffaella, but it was helped out there by Duran. And that's the first hit for the Yankees. A double for Big Ben Rice, his 25th double of the season.
And look at that, lefty on lefty. Ben Rice getting to be that point where he's not afraid of anybody now.
Great sign. It really is. So the first hit for the Yankees. A ringing double. Ben Rice. Top of the order. Here's Austin Slater. He gets to start in the leadoff spot. He's playing in right field. Right-hand hitter. First pitch. Checked his swing, but it's in there for strike.
Rice is now 6 for his last 12. Pretty amazing.
0-1. Good fastball. He fouled it off. A little bit late. 0-2. Well, we'll be looking at this chart every day for the next look. We got 2 weeks. Season ends 2 weeks today with a 3 o'clock start, so everybody starts at the same time, which I really like in the final day of the season.
Because so nobody can know whether anybody has... I think that was more for like throwing games, right?
Well, the other thing for added excitement, because you had games started, the usual 1 o'clock. So this way, everybody's following everybody, and you know what's happening.
At the same time, yep.
Here's the 0-2. But the fastball swung on and fouled back. But if the playoffs started today, Houston and Seattle, Red Sox, Yankees in the first round. National League would be Dodgers, Mets. Padres, boy. Cubs.
These are amazing matchups,
right?
If it stayed like this, wow, Dodgers and Mets, wow.
0-2 pitch, dribble foul, third base side, fielded by Luis Rojas. For Seattle, they'd be going. Let's see, they'd have the higher seed, so
they'd have the home game. They'd have the 3 games
against Houston. Yeah,
so the Mets would have to go to the Dodgers. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is you get almost a penalty for these wild card games.
0-2, fastball missed outside.
Because those are anybody's game. You lose that first game, and that's.
Oh, trust me, been there, done that. Yeah.
Well, you had tough times out there. 1-0.
That 1-0 game 3, 18 innings, pain to beat. Won the game. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and off on a breaking ball down and away from him. So that's another strikeout. That's strikeout number 6. We're in the third inning. 2 down. Here comes Judge.
And that's the second time he's gotten Slater.
I think this is going to be good old-fashioned, hey, let's you and me do something here.
I think
he's got a 6-0 lead. This could be a challenge right here. All fastballs. Let's see. There's one. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, they call that a sinking fastball. 98. It's at the top of the zone. I guess it's the way he's holding it.
They call it darn hard to hit.
I would think up at the top of the zone, 98, and it's got a little.
And if he goes to the lower box, next pitch, breaking ball, didn't miss by much. 1-1. Judge struck out on a 1-2 pitch, struck out swinging. Second out of the ball game. 6-0 Red Sox. They put up all 6 on 6 hits in the first inning.
And that's been Will Warren's problem all year.
Now the fastball, swing and a miss. Couldn't get to it. All 2 strikes.
Just think those games that he couldn't get out of the first inning. In L.A., that was a debacle. Then there was one in Toronto. It's all in the first inning when he has problems. ERA, I'm
against
sure,
that type of this caliber team. I mean, this is one of the top hitting and scoring teams in the game.
And they sure don't have the offense of the Toronto Blue Jays or the Dodgers.
Here comes the 1-2. Got to believe he's going with the big train right here. Long hold, kick, steals. Off-speed pitch. I'm stunned. But for sure he would just say, hey, I got a 6-run lead. Let's see who can win this battle.
The sweeper, 85 miles an hour. So that sets up this fastball because now he just threw 185. So now whatever he throws, it's going to look like it's 5 miles faster than the last one.
The way he throws, I think it's going to be about, it'll feel 20.
Yeah, he's
2-2. Here's the pitch. There's the fastball just outside. Woo. Man, he can rush it up there.
Yeah.
3-2.
And fans didn't like this. 99. That was 99 right there.
He's back of the mound, off the mound.
Holy moly.
Picking up the rosin, drops it. Wants a new baseball. Judge doing a little manicuring in the right-hand hitter's box. Runner at second, Ben Rice, 2 out, 6-0. Red Sox, top of the third here. Yankees need a big-time rally to complete a sweep here. Here's Crochet, the pitch. Down low, did he go? Did go, said first base umpire Stu Sherwater. It was a breaking ball down at his feet. That is strikeout number 7 for Garrett Crochet. Through 3 at 6-0. Red Sox on WFAN, Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
You deserve a car that thrills you. A car that puts goosebumps on your goosebumps. At Nissan, we've got everything from turbocharged SUVs to 100...
The Off Base Podcast is on. Join Lauren Gardner and Xavier Scruggs for all the baseball buzz across social media, pop culture, and around the majors. The Off Base Podcast. Listen on Spotify and Apple. Sunday mornings, 11 Eastern. Join your favorite on-air personalities for unique perspectives, in-depth interviews, and untold stories from around the league. The MLB Network Podcast, presented by the all-star lineup of Chevy trucks. Listen on Spotify and Apple. Sunday mornings, 11:30 Eastern.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th-inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Back here at Fenway Park, it is all Boston so far as we go bottom 3. Masataka Yoshida. Little DH going to lead off here against Will Warren. And first pitch, swing on and hit hard, foul, right side, 0-1.
Yankees fans know what winnings looks like, and it's not sitting in traffic. Skip the hassles of I-95 and crowded airports. Amtrak gets you downtown to downtown with no middle seats ever. Book the smarter way to travel at Amtrak.com. Retrain travel.
Field to the right, here's pitch. Swing on, hit hard, up the middle, base hit. Bellinger gets it back in. That is the 8th hit off of Will Warren.
Boy.
Yoshida, first time up, and the sacrifice fly to center field.
And also, and only because Austin Slater made a great catch. I mean, a flat-out great catch on Romy Gonzalez, is it not more?
Well, not the truth.
Because 2 men on there, at least Story would have.
Story was flying.
Was flying around.
Rob Refsnyder swings and hits one to Rosario. Charge on a second hop. Throws a Jazz at second for one. That's all they'll get. And Refsnyder got up that line quickly. So they do get the lead runner. 5-4 on the putout. Fielder's choice for Refsnyder, who had an RBI ground out to second his first time. And that brings up Carlos Narvaez. He hit a home run his last time. A 2-1 pitch. Coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth. Provident Bank, commitment you can count on. Visit Provident.bank to learn more. One out, one on, runner at first. Here's Narvaez. Home run for him, number 14. His 45th run batted in. Breaking ball inside, ball one.
Well, Crochet has now pitched 24 innings against the Yankees this year. 4 walks and 34 strikeouts. And we're in the third inning.
And he's been getting deep in games, too. 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Third inning brought to you by Spectrum. Life moves, and so should your connection. The fast and reliable speeds on the network that moves with you, Spectrum. Bottom 3-6-0. Boston, a 1-1 pitch coming here to Carlos Narvaez. Right-hander against the righty, Will Warren. Here's pitch. Swing on, hit to right field. It's got some slice to it, and it does get foul. It was a Bregman hit the pesky pole with a home run yesterday in the 5th inning.
Narvaez back up to 250. He was really down, and Alex Cora realized that maybe catching, because he never caught this many innings. So they giving him more rest.
1-2 pitch in the dirt. 2-2.
So he would catch whole series because Connor Wong is number 2, not as good a catcher. And then they decided to give him a little more rest, and the batting average started to go back up.
Nice looking player.
Yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at first is Refsnyder. Infield a double play, depth of pitch. Whoa, up and in. There you go. Move some feet. Got him out of there. Part of the game, people. Part of the game.
I'm not sure he did that on purpose.
Well, I think it's effective. It's certainly first time he's backed somebody off that aggressively. Warren just went to the back of the mound, a little rosin, flips the ball in his hand, puts his right foot on the first base side of the rubber. 3-2 pitch coming here to Narvaez with 1 out. And a pitch, swing, and a fly ball right field towards the line. Slater has it measured. He's on the track, and he makes the catch. Not the deep track, on the side track, as you're familiar with here at Fenway Park. 2 down. Here comes Cedine Rafaela. Hit a screaming liner right back at Will Warren, and strategically placed at that time was Jazz Chisholm to the right of second base, and he made the catch for the out. Right-hand hitter. And first pitch from Warren. Swing on and hit to right field towards the line. Easy play again, this time for Slater. And he makes the play. So no harm done in the 3rd inning. No runs, 1 hit. No errors and a man left. To the 4th we go. 6-0 Red Sox on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Introducing baseball's all-new national pregame show, MLB Tonight, live at 5. Join Greg, Harold, and Dan and a star-studded roster for a preview of all the night's matchups. Get a first look at the lineups.
Everything looks good right now for the Yankees.
First take from the players.
I'm just excited to put any pair of cleats on.
And the first of many breakdowns before the first pitch. A full night of baseball starts at 5. MLB Tonight's national pregame show. Weekdays at 5 Eastern on MLB Network.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is oppo taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco, his 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Finale and season series finale with the Boston Red Sox. And as you know, the matchup in the playoffs could be looming for these two teams. But boy, you'd like to get out of here with a good showing to finish out right here. It's 6-0. Here's Cody Bellinger to lead off against Garrett Crochet, who's got 7 strikeouts through 3 innings. First pitch, a fastball outside corner for strike. Bellinger, long fly ball to center. First time. Bregman backs off now. He was in close, expecting maybe a bunt. Here's pitch. Bregman to third baseman. Next pitch outside.
Melinda's the best hot sauce in the game, now bringing a grand slam of heat and flavor to Yankee Stadium. Bold heat, real flavor. Set your mouth on flavor.
1-1 to Cody Bellinger, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, top of the zone. So, Judge, Goldschmidt, and Bellinger are 1, 2, and 4 at OPS against left-handers. Hopefully that'll rise up here. And here's the ball put in play, but foul, pulled foul. First base side.
Just foul before it got to the first base bag.
Top of the fourth, sponsored by Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. Book a relaxing massage or facial after the game. Bellinger, Stanton, and Rosario, 3-4-5 coming up here against Garrett Crochet. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and down goes Bellinger. Strikeout number 8. His season best is 12. 2 other times he's racked up 11 strikeouts. And he's also a guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times he's gone 7 innings or more.
Yep, we've seen it all.
And he has struck out the last 3 consecutive hitters. Here's Stanton. First pitch. Didn't pull the trigger. Pitch was inside. Ball 1.
Let's see what he did last time.
Infield playing back. Outfield a couple steps towards right. Pitch outside to Big G, 2-0.
His season high in strikeouts was 12 at Atlanta. Struck out 9 the first time he faced the Yankees in June.
The June 13th game was unbelievable.
June 7th. The June 13th was here.
Yep.
That was 7, but the one before was 9.
Okay, that was one back home. I got you. 2-1. Count 2. Stanton. They went 8 1/3 in that June 13th game. Pitch hit through the 6 hole, past and outstretched Trevor Story into left field, a base hit for Giancarlo Stanton. That's the second Yankee hit. First one was the double to left center by Ben Rice last inning. That's the second career hit for Stanton against Crochet. He's now 2 for 6.
And what he's doing, obviously, he's not trying to hit corners. He's just, they got a big lead here.
Well, that kind of heat, just throw it over the plate.
Just throw it over the plate.
Backs off Rosario with a breaking ball way inside. 1-0. Rosario grounded out the Story, the shortstop, first time up.
You get a 6-run lead. If you're the pitcher, you can do a lot of things.
Open stance by the right hand hitting Rosario. And a little bit late, fouled it off the right side in the lower deck. Paul Goldsmith's on deck, and Who's on Deck is brought to you by TimberTech Decking and Railing. Everything wood should be. Visit TimberTech.com. 6-0 Boston, top of the fourth. 1 out, man at first. There's pitch. Taken outside. 2-1.
A little cutter. That was only 92. We haven't seen him do that yet.
1 out. Sox at double play depth. 2-1. Swing. A wild swing. Did a 360. 2-2. Crochet taking his time. Getting that foot set on the third base side of the rubber. Kicks and deals. The pitch. Swing on and hit deep to left. Going back. It is at the top of the wall. It's in play. And now the third base umpire is signaling a home run.
Yeah, that was on the ledge.
Ryan Addington, the third base umpire, he started twirling his hand around, said, hey, that's a home run. That's a big moment there. And just what the Yankees were looking for to get something started. So Rosario with the home run, his first as a Yankee, his sixth on the season at 6-2 Boston.
And that sure was. If it hits, there's a yellow line that is in the front of the ledge. If it hits over that yellow line and on the ledge, it's a home run. So you're not even going to look at that. That was real. First Yankee home run is brought to you by your local Kia dealers. Visit Kia.com to discover movement that inspires.
Needed that. Maybe that'll get the juices flowing. Here's pitch, swing and a miss by Goldschmidt.
So Rosario now 9 for 22 as a Yankee, a homer and 2 doubles. Doesn't play a whole lot, but he's made a difference when he has.
His contributions are invaluable, to say the least. Next pitch outside, 1-1. Yeah, I had my eye. I saw it hit, and then I looked down at third base umpire Addington. He called it well before Will Little, the umpire at second. Wow. Here's 1-1. Outside. Well, you said it earlier. He is human. Garrett Crochet throws a million, but he is human.
Rosario now 6 for 8 in his career off of Crochet, and they're going to have a little meeting on the mound. Carlos Narvaez goes up.
Well, I bet he couldn't wait to get to the ballpark.
Daniel Lowe's over there.
That'll energize that dugout a little bit.
A little bit. See, it happens fast here.
Goldschmidt's got a 2-1 count. 1 out, nobody on. 2 runs in. Crochet winds and a delivery. Swing on, line drive into right field. It will get down. Base hit.
All right. Second time around. Fastball in the middle of the plate, and it was moving in on Goldschmidt. Goes the other way with it. You take that power and you meet it with your bat, and you know exactly where it's going. You get it on the right side of the bat, it's going to go right into the outfield. That was a beautiful piece of hitting.
Jazz in his previous at-bat struck out, but the first pitch, I think it might have been the first pitch, second pitch at the worst. It's too quick at a fastball. Man, did he hit it a long way. Bregman in at third. Here's pitch. Fastball in there for strike. So the Yankees are on the board. 2-run homer, Ahmed Rosario. And it's happening with 2 outs. Check that. Just 1 out. My bad. 0-1 to Jazz. Swing on a little dribbler first base side. Low attacks. Throws to second. They get the lead runner. Jazz is safe at first.
Nice play. You'd have to do that immediately. Gets it and immediately turns to second. Get that lead runner.
Jazz is aboard. Retired as Goldschmidt. 2 down. And here's Jose Caballero. He struck out his first time. 6-2 now. Boston leads here in the 4th inning. Cabby right-hand hitter. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Another start for Caballero at shortstop. Yankees are 7-4 with Volpe not in the lineup. Oh,
wow. Let me see that again. What happened? Something on the front of the rubber. It's Alex Cora's.
Alex
he says I'm okay. Alex is out.
So I fell down. I happened to look down. I was making a notation here. Hands on hips. Cora, he's concerned. Let's see.
Well, there's
They
something.
kicked.
And his left leg went out from under him, and he fell down on his right. And something yes, it's a wild pitch, but there was something on the front of the rubber that he was trying to kick the dirt in. I don't know whether the cleat got caught in the dirt or on the rubber.
That was ugly.
That could have been bad.
Tried to throw into motion, too. Here's the 1-1 to Caballero. Fastball for strike. Called strike. So Jazz at second now with that wild pitch. I can't remember. I might have seen that once or twice tops. Guy get his spikes caught. 1-2, 2 out, runner at second. Here's pitch. Bounced up there. For ball 2, 2-1.
You know, there's been issues. Just think, Luis Heel had a problem with the mound. They got the ground crew, and there's been problems with the mound all weekend.
Devin Williams had boys come in last night.
And Crochet just slipped.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second. 6-2 lead for the Red Sox here in the fourth. Crochet kicks, deals, pitch, fastball, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 9. But the good news, Yankees do get an Ahmed Rosario 2-run homer. So 2 runs on 2 hits. Make that 3 hits. No errors and a man left. We go bottom 4. It's 6-2.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
All the big hits.
At the wall, gone! No doubt about it!
All the great grabs.
Oh, wow! You gotta be kidding me! What a cane bottom!
And all the swagger.
And he does it in grand fashion!
Relive the day's biggest plays all in one lightning-fast hour.
Oh, my goodness! What a show! You better believe it!
Quick Pitch. Late nights and early mornings only on MLB Network.
Cars with a K to donate your car today.
Now, a couple of people moving around out there. Meanwhile, he has saved the bullpen. Somebody sort of stretching, wandering around.
Top of the order for the Sox. It'll be Duran, Bregman, and Story. In the 4th inning, this is his 3rd plate appearance. Triple run scored and a pop out to short. First pitch from Warren, breaking ball way outside, ball 1.
Scoreboard brought to you by Food Bazaar Supermarket. Shop local, eat global with Food Bazaar Supermarket. Once again, Toronto wins. They beat up in Baltimore 11-2. Cleveland beat the White Sox, so they're trying to hang around 3-2 there.
1-0 from Warren, way outside with fastball 2-0.
All right, Texas has been trying to, they're still on the outside looking in, but they lost today. They lost to the Mets 5-2. That was in 10 innings. Brandon Nimmo with his 23rd. Pete Alonso with his 34th.
Next pitch. Breaking ball missed up high. 3-0 to Durant.
And Seattle all over the Angels. 11-2. Cal Raleigh homer number 54. 2-run shot in the first inning.
So 3-0. Back with a strike. 3-1.
That coupled with Houston losing to Atlanta 8-3. They switched places in the American League West now. That's going to go right down to the wire, I think, the two of them. They're used to that. Philly.
3-1 pitch. Swung on and popped up. Mile-high pop. Right behind home plate. Ben Rice under it. And a one-hand catch. Nicely done. Boy, he played that beautifully. Yeah. That's a big out to get that kid off the base path. 1 out.
Hardest play in baseball. That catch straight up in back of the plate for the catcher. Atlanta beat Houston 8-3. Kansas City over Philadelphia. That was 10-3. And Detroit won. They beat Miami 2-0. And Tampa Bay loses. So they're all these teams.
Here's Bregman looks at a pitch outside. Breaking ball 1.
You know, all these teams that are on the outskirts, they all lost today.
Playoff picture will be really crystallizing in the next 2 weeks. Season ends. Regular season ends 2 weeks today. Here's a drive deep to left center field. That ball's hit hard. Going back is Bellinger on the track to the right of 379 sign. Heel on the track makes the catch. 2 down.
Well, he's not fooling anybody, but he's living to tell about it, at least through the 4th inning. Where is he pitch-wise? And you keep going.
This would be pitch number 69 coming up.
Boy.
He's got Trevor Story. Base hit to right and a run scored. Infield hit. 2 for 2. Right-hand hitter. Want to keep him in the yard as well. He's got 24 home runs. Fastball outside, ball 1. Story 0 for 4 yesterday and 0 for 4 in the first game. And so tonight he's, of course, 2 for 2. His pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Quick 2 outs here, bottom 4, 6-2 Boston. Yankees off to Minnesota for 3, Baltimore for 4, then come home for the White Sox for 3, and the O's again for 3. 1-1. This ball missed outside. 2-1. Warren adjusting his cap, back of the mound, wets his fingers, toes the rubber, and now he's ready. 2-1 to the right end hitting shortstop. Here's breaking ball, swinging a miss, heading way out front. 2-2. Story using his timeout, steps away. Infield straight up. Bellinger a couple steps towards right for Story. Really good year. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Now, that was a good inning by Will Warren. A pop-up behind home plate. A flying ball to deep center. Run down by Bellinger to strike out at their number 3 hitter, Trevor Story. 5th inning coming up. 6-2 Boston on WFAN. Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is oppo taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an oppo taco, his 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Introducing baseball's all-new national pregame show, MLB Tonight, live at 5. Join Greg, Harold, and Dan, and a star-studded roster for a preview of all the night's matchups. Get a first look at the lineups.
Everything looks good right now for the Yankees.
First take from the players.
I'm just excited to put any pair of cleats on.
And the first of many breakdowns before the first pitch. A full night of baseball starts at 5. MLB Tonight's national pregame show. Weekdays at 5 Eastern on MLB Network.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
A rough and tumble first inning for Will Warren. It was not pretty. 5 consecutive hits right out of the box. They scored 6 times on 6 hits.
And when Trevor Story struck out, that was the first strikeout of the game, presented by Weichert. Don't settle for a good agent. Go for a great one at Weichert.com.
Ben Rice the leadoff. Double to left center. First time up, looks at a sweeper outside. Ball 1. Lead Ben Rice, Austin Slater, Aaron Judge, 9-1-2. Finale of this 3-game series and the regular season series. And foul back. 1-1. When we started back at 7-11, light breeze in from right field at just 3 miles an hour.
Beautiful.
This pitch. Fastball missed inside.
What's the temperature now? 65 degrees. Just a beautiful, beautiful night.
2 balls, 1 strike. Infield pulled around hard to the right for Ben. Here's pitch. Up and in. Backed him off. 3-1. Six runs, 8 hits for Boston. 2 runs, 4 hits for the Yankees. Here's a ground ball hit to the second baseman right side. That's Rami Gonzalez. Rami throws him out. There's one away.
Need a pick-me-up that's as strong as the Yankees bullpen? Duncan's got your back with drinks that'll have you running the bases in no time. Slide into Duncan and get energized for the game. New York Yankees run on Duncan.
Top of the order, Austin Slater's looking to put the ball in play here. He struck out twice. See if he can jump on the first pitch. Thought about it, swung through it. 0-1. Aaron Judge on deck. He too is struck out twice. 9 already for Crochet. Next pitch hit hard but foul right side.
And one of the reasons the Yankees want to keep on winning, obviously, because if they end up in a tie with the Red Sox get the higher seed because they've won the season series.
You bet.
And if you've got a wild card and you got to play the Red Sox, you want it at Yankee Stadium.
0-2. Swing and a miss. Third time, Slater goes down swinging. That's strikeout number 10. His season best is 12. We're only in the 5th inning. There's 2 down. Mr. Judge quite popular here in Boston.
Well, they have to have somebody.
Here's first pitch. Fastball hit deep to right center field. He got all of that one, didn't he? And bye-bye. The big fella. Aaron Judge with a home run on the first pitch, his 48th, RBI number 102. And it's now a 6-3 ball game.
And just chipping away. And Aaron Judge, don't forget, he had that big monstrous tie game home run last time when Garrett Crochet came out for that 9th inning.
And once
Judge,
again,
4 home runs in 4 games, 5 home runs in his last 6.
And the beauty of him, his ability to drive the ball a mile going the other way. Pitch him out there that way, he can hurt you. Second home run given up by Crochet. Bouncing ball off the bat of Bellinger to the first baseman Lowe. 2 steps to the bag, touches it up, and that'll do it.
A little closer.
But the gap has been cut in half. It's now 6-3 Boston. As we go bottom 5 here at Fenway on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Cardinal Dolan here. Catholic Charities feeds the hungry, keeps families housed, and cares for those seeking refuge, no matter their religion. Visit CatholicCharitiesNY.org.
Oh, the big hits.
At the wall, gone! No doubt about it!
All the great grabs.
Oh, wow! You got you kidding me? Put a cape on him.
And all the swagger.
And he does it in grand fashion.
Relive the day's biggest plays all in one lightning-fast hour.
Oh, my goodness. What a show. You better believe it.
Quick Pitch. Late nights and early mornings only on MLB Network.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is oppo taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an oppo taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York.
Red Sox still lead it. Will Warren, kudos to him, shutout ball and giving up 2 hits the last 3 innings. For Aaron Judge, that home run, his second career off of Crochet, so he is now 3 for 15, and 2 of them are home runs. There's Nathaniel Lowe batting cleanup today for Boston. First baseman for the Sox, his first pitch from Warren. Breaking ball for strike 1. Lowe, Gonzalez, and Yoshida, 4, 5, and 6, middle of the order. Here for Boston.
Bet365 real-time money line is now plus 750 for the Yanks, minus 1,400 for the Red Sox.
Play him to pull. Outfield straight up. Here's the pitch. Fastball hit down the left field line, way foul in the middle deck.
And that's powered by Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
So Crochet has struck out 10, walked 1, giving up 2 home runs. Will Warren has had a very difficult go here. He's got just the 1 strikeout, no walks. Been hit hard. 0-2 here to Lowe. The pitch. Dribbler right back to Warren. Underhand flip from about 20 feet over to Goldschmidt for the out. And there's 1 down.
You know, I understand what's happened here. I mean, we're in the 5th inning, and he's still in there, and he's been fine after that. I know the first inning was a debacle, but he's still there.
Mm-hmm. No, I said kudos, absolutely.
And now there's a serious stretching going on there, so now someone is going to start to get warmed up. But they cut it in half, so it's like a 3-0 game. The Yankees have come back from games 3-0 many times.
Romy Gonzalez going to stand in. RBI double to right and a fly out to right. That was a great catch. The diving catch by Slater to end the 2nd inning. Gonzalez, right-hand hitter, first pitch. Swung on, hit center field, solidly stroked the base hit with a couple hops out to Bellinger in center.
Yeah, if the Yankees come back on this, it'll be Alex Cora who's saying we wanted them to add on. They haven't done anything since that first inning.
Yeah, he gave up an infield hit to Story in the 2nd and a base hit to center in the 3rd to Yoshida. Now this base hit. So he went 1, 2, 3 in the 4th.
And this is the park. You can come back. Doesn't matter what the score is. I've seen 9-run leads disappear. I've seen 11-run leads disappear.
First pitch, line drive, right field, coming on. Slater plays it on the hop. So they're going up there aggressively swinging first, second pitches this inning against Warren like they did in the first inning. And then he needs a double play. Good night for Yoshida. Sac fly, base hit to center, base hit to right.
Now, when he gets his sinker going that on the lobe side, he can get double plays. And
Rob Ruffsnyder's going to be the hitter.
Romy's hit the ball hard, and Romy only saved the Yankees bacon by a great play by Slater in right field. So he's got a double and a single.
One out, runners at first and second. Here's pitch. Down low. Refsnyder RBI ground out first time up, reached on a fielder's choice the second time. Infield looking for that double play ball. Runners at first and second. They take their lead. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Bottom of the fifth, brought to you by Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Warren set. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. He deals. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. 1-2. Boy, he is like a completely different pitcher after that first inning.
Yep.
No runs on 3 hits since then, 4 hits since then.
And first inning has gotten him like 3 times badly.
His pitch fouled off of Ben Rice. He took a hit there.
You know, he's got an ERA of about 6.5 in the first inning. A lot of that, those 3 games, one in Toronto, one in LA, and the one here. All pretty good hitting teams, though. That's Mark Leiter Jr. up now for the Yanks.
Home plate umpire Ryan Wills doing a great job along with Refsnyder, giving Ben Rice a few seconds to shake it off. Easier said than done. Good job by them. The count's at 1-2, 1 out, runners at first and second. Bottom of the fifth, 6-2 Boston here at Fenway against the Yankees. Now Warren steps off the rubber. Warren comes set now. And a 1-2 pitch. Here it comes, and just inside. Check down the first base. Stu Sherwater, umpire there, said he didn't go. Count even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Warren ready. Here's the pitch. Swing on, look out.
Look out. Oh.
Right above us.
Off the top window of I think this ESPN radio right next to us, right?
Yeah, Boog Chambie and Doug Glanville. Two balls, 2 strikes. Again, runners at first and second. Here's the pitch from Warren. Breaking ball inside corner. He knew it. Just started heading back to the dugout. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 2 for Warren. There's 2 outs here in the fifth.
Hanging in there. Yeah, you got to give him a lot of credit. He did not crumble. I know that first inning was awful. But now we are with 2 outs here in the fifth.
And thankfully, 2 rockets hit right back at him. Eluded him. So look at Carlos Narvaez, a home run and a fly to right. First pitch, breaking ball missed outside. Ball 1. Yankees got a 2-run homer from Ahmad Rosario and a solo blast from Aaron Judge for their run. 6-3 Boston. Bottom 5. Here's pitch. Swing on a foul straight back. Pitch number 88 coming up for Will. Yeah, Warren came in with a 4.80 ERA in the first inning. 5.46 in the third. 1-1, and nobody covered second as Warren pivoted off the second base. Now he's walking towards second base. Now walks back up on the mound.
Just garnering the enmity of the crowd. Sold out crowd. Not a seat to be had.
2 outs. See if he can get a ground ball at somebody. Here's a pitch. Up and in. 2-1. Cedon Rafaela, right-hand hitter, center fielder. He's on deck. And they're starting to wave.
Are you kidding me? Why would they do it with their own team up? I don't get it.
2-1. Here's a pitch. Swung on solidly. Hit on a 2-hopper to Cabby. Feeds to Jazz at second. for the out, and that will do it. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. We go top 6, 6-3. Boston on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
4 distinct all-electric. Introducing baseball's all-new national pregame show, MLB Tonight, live at 5. Join Greg, Harold, and Dan, and a star-studded roster for a preview of all the night's matchups. Get a first look at the lineups.
Everything looks good right now for the Yankees.
First take from the players.
I'm just excited to put any pair of cleats on.
And the first of many breakdowns before the first pitch. A full night of baseball starts at 5. MLB Tonight's national pregame show. Weekdays at 5 Eastern on MLB Network.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is oppo taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an oppo taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
In half at 6-3 as we go top to 6. Dave Sims, Susan Waldman, Matt Shortis.
This is
all aboard here, and here comes Big G to lead things off here. Giancarlo Stanton, Ahmed Rosario, and Paul Goldschmidt.
And Storage Post, your home for local self-storage solutions, the official self-storage partner of the New York Yankees.
Here's Garrett Crochet, big left-hander, winds, first pitch to Stanton. And it's an off-speed pitch in there for strike. Stanton with a base hit to left, came around to score on the Rosario home run, 4th inning. First time up, he was a strikeout victim. Here's the 0-1. Pitch outside. Aaron Judge with a home run. 5th inning, his 48th, RBI number 102. 1-1 to Big G. Swing and a miss. A little bit late. Stanton is today's cleanup hitter, sponsored by Roto-Rooter. Leave plumbing to the pros at Roto-Rooter. Stanton leading off here in the 6th. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
No.
And that's strikeout number 11 for Garrett Crochet. 1 away from his season best.
And that's that sweeper. Fastball, and then that sweeper, which is a great one.
Here's Rosario, homered on a 2-2 pitch. Just over the line. That Green Monster takes a big rip and fouled it off right side. Next pitch from Crochet, hit foul. First base side boy got in the stands in a hurry. Right below us, the lower deck.
So back in August, Crochet had 11 strikeouts. His high is 12 for the year. That was against Atlanta.
Here comes the 0-2. And a pitch. Up high. 1-2.
Now Camille Duvall is up.
Paul Goldschmidt, he's on deck here for the Yankees. Here comes the 1-2 from Crochet to Rosario, way outside. 2-2. Rosario, right-hand hitter, has had a lot of success in his career against left-hand pitching. 2-2. Swung on and fouled back below us again. Leros Transportation Group, providing executive transportation worldwide. At Leros, they drive people who drive business. Visit lerostg.com. 2-2 to Rosario. Into the line, the lefty deals. Pitch, swung on, foul tip held on by the catcher, Narvaez, and that matches his season best of 12 strikeouts. There's 2 down here in the 6th.
You know, Narvaez is awfully good at that. At those are really hard. You've seen so many of those balls tick out of the catcher's glove. Those foul tips. That's hard to do.
Season high tying 12 strikeouts.
12 Ks. We're in the 6th inning. Here's Goldschmidt inside with the fastball.
We've got 3 innings to go.
Boy, he is some tough hombre out there. Pitch to Paul. Breaking ball inside corner for a strike. 1-1. Goldie with a base hit to right his last time up. He walked back in the 2nd. 1-1 pitch. Just away. 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Here comes the 2-1. Pitch from Crochet. Swung on and spoiled. Pitch outside. Reached for it. Got it off the end of the bat. 2 out, nobody on. If Paul can keep it going, he got Jazz Chisholm on deck. Pitch number 95 for Crochet. Pitch down low. 3-2.
99-mile-an-hour sinker. Whoever heard of such a thing 5 years ago? Sinkers used to be 92, 93. They started at the knees and went down. Now they're at the top of the zone, have a little downward turn.
3-2 pitch, hit foul, right side.
It's still held in the same sinker ball grip. That's why it's still called a sinker. Odd though, isn't it?
Very. I know, I'm looking at these pitchers coming in so hot. The sinker, yeah, I got your sinker here. Come on. Talking about 3-2 pitch. Fastball swung on, boy. Found right side.
Yeah, we started to get used to that with Clay Holmes. That was the first one I ever saw, those sinkers at the top of the zone like that. And then he did have the regular sinker that we're used to, starting at the knees and going down.
Goldschmidt choking up on that bat a little bit, shorten up that swing, trying to put it in place somewhere. 3-2 pitch, 2 outs. Here's a pitch. Bounce foul, third base side this time. With AB. 3-6-8. This will be pitch number 9. Bellinger had a productive 9-pitch at bat last night. This next pitch for Crochet as Narvaez goes out to talk to him, and Bregman coming in will be number 99.
Yeah, kind of interesting. Boy, he's already at, wow. He's already at 99 pitches.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're going to be, is anybody up yet? Not yet.
Nope. And that beauty he threw against the Yankees on June 13th. 8 1/3, 4 hits, 1 run. It was the home run by Judge. 1 walk and 7 strikeouts. Well, here we go. Pitch number 10 here to Goldschmidt. Swung on, hit up the middle. Backhanded by the second baseman. Gonzalez throws across his body in time for the out. What a play. Goldschmidt put up a wonderful battle right there, and the kid had to make a great play on him and take a base hit away. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees into 6. Bottom 6 coming up at 6-3 Boston on WFAN. Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco, his 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
The Off Base Podcast is on. Join Lauren Gardner and Xavier Scruggs for all the baseball buzz across social media, pop culture, and around the majors. The Off Base Podcast. Listen on Spotify and Apple. Sunday mornings, 11 Eastern. Join your favorite on-air personalities for unique perspectives, in-depth interviews, and untold stories from around the league. The MLB Network Podcast, presented by the all-star lineup of Chevy trucks. Listen on Spotify and Apple. Sunday mornings, 11:30 Eastern.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th-inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game.
I get a new pitcher here for the Yankees. Camilo Doval will take over. Will Warren, hey, give him a lot of credit. He got his head handed to him in the first inning. Then he pitched shutout ball for the next 4 innings, giving up no runs and 4 hits, struck out 2 and walked just 1. So Doval will face the bottom of the order, Rafaela, then back to the top, Duran and Bregman.
Steven Matz is up for the Red Sox, the lefty, ex-Met, the Long Islander.
First pitch from Doval. Swing and a miss. What an aggressive, full-bodied swing by Rafaela, who's 0 for 2. Lined out hard to Jez at second. Flied out to right.
Drive Around the League is brought to you by Laros Transportation Group, driving people who drive business.
Next pitch. Swing and a miss and a pitch. Actually got a piece of it. Pitch was way out in the left-hand hitter's box.
And Houston loses again, 8-3 to Atlanta, so they lost. Detroit beat Miami 2-0. Tampa loses. They lost to the Cubs 4-3.
There's the 0-2. Doval deals in the dirt, dug out by Ben Rice.
Other games that we're watching, Toronto, big-time winner over Baltimore, 11-2. There's only 11 runs and only 1 home run in that, George Springer, and it was a solo shot, his 29th. Cleveland trying to hang in there. They beat the White Sox 3-2.
1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That was a breaking ball. He was way out in front. Overmatched him big time. Good start for Doval.
And Texas, they're trying to hang in too. They lost to the Mets 5-2. That was in 10 innings as the Mets scored 3 runs in the bottom of the 10th. Pete Alonso with a 3-run home run there.
You can tell by the reacts, Jaron Duran, big fan favorite here.
Okay.
Tripled his first time up, popped out to short, and also fouled out the catcher, Ben Rice. Left-hand hitter. And looks at first pitch fastball for a strike. He's the leader in triples in the American League. That triple in the first inning is 13th.
And Seattle switches places with Houston at the top of the division as they beat up on the Angels 11-2. George Kirby with his 9th win.
Here's a little dribble at first base side. Foul ball. The plate umpire Ryan Willis uses his foot and the whisk broom to clean off home plate. Just some added color and features here at the ballpark. Duran using his timeout here.
Rafael on a 2 for his last 30. Sheesh.
And Doval in charge right now. He's got an 0-2 pitch to Duran. That missed outside. 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes, 1 out. And here's the pitch. Backdoor breaking ball, no, didn't happen. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Final line on Will Warren. 5 innings, 10 hits, 6 runs, all earned. 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, gave up a home run. Ball ready. The 2-2 to Durant. Swung on, hit down the first baseline. Smothered by Goldschmidt. Race to the bag. He just got there. Good short area quickness by the veteran first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. 2 down.
You know, it's so good to have him back at first base. What a comfort that is to have that kind of player on there as an anchor to this infield. He's the first one over to when he sees something is going awry with the pitcher. First one over there.
He's a veteran voice that is highly respected.
The best first basemen do that. Rizzo always did that, too. He was always the first one over to talk to the pitcher when he saw something was going wrong.
Quick 2 outs. There's Alex Bregman. RBI single in the first, ground out second, and a fly to center. Good fastball, long hold by Rice, doesn't get a call. Ball 1. Bregman 0 for 1 against Duval. Big number 75 on his back. His pitch. Fastball right over the plate. First strike, 1-1. 6th inning hydration break. Sponsored by Primo Brands, the official water sponsor of MLB. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission. 1-1 to Bregman. Swung on, hit foul to our right. Right now we pause for station identification on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Your home for Boomerang Geo. Mornings from 6 to 10. WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York.
Duval ready with the 1-2 to Bregman. Swung on, hit foul again right side. Bregman holds that bat straight up and down. His pitch, breaking ball, pulled foul. Third base side, 1-2. This will be pitch number 6 in this AB. Bregman ready, so's Duval. 1-2 pitch coming. 2 out, infield playing back. 6-3 Sox here in the 6th. The pitch, head hard, right side. Bregman is still quick with the bat. Ball and 2 strikes. We'll do it again. Here's the pitch. Bounced up there. 2-2. What a protracted at bat here. Pitch number 8 coming up. Red Sox in their traditional home whites tonight after wearing their City Connects. First 2 games, the pitch, swing and a miss, a breaking ball of beauty. Bregman, flustered, stays at the plate, now slowly walks back to the first base dugout. Nice inning there by Camilo Duval. 2 strikeouts, a 1-2-3 6th. 7th inning coming up.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Perfect balance. What?
Boom. Interviews with the players.
Get back to the fastballs.
I know what that passion feels like.
And a little bit.
Keeping.
You behave properly.
Hey.
Of everything else.
Come on, Marlin.
The window seats are.
The baseball day begins with MLB Central. Weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern, only on MLB Network.
If you're not watching this show, you're the problem.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Here for the Boston Red Sox, a familiar name for folks in New York, Steven Matz, one-time Met, takes over. Garrett Crochet, 6 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 1 walk, and ties his season best, 12 strikeouts, and he gave up 2 home runs.
And they got Steven Matz from St. Louis at the trade deadline. Since he's been here, he's 1-0, ERA of 1.62. He's been in 15 games. He's pitched very, very well.
He was starting most of the time in St. Louis, right?
I think he's in the pen now.
Here's a pitch swung on by Jazz Chisholm, hit down the left field line, slicing into the stands.
He's been around. I asked him, does he still live in New York? No, they moved down to Nashville. His wife's a big country person, country singer, writer.
His wife is?
Yeah.
Cool. Next pitch to Jazz. Misses 1-1. It'll be Chisholm, Caballero, and Rice, bottom third of the order for the Yankees. This pitch taken down low, 2-1. That's a quick worker. Here's the pitch. Missed down and away to Jazz. 3-1. Need base runners. Got a little traffic working here.
Been with the Mets. We saw him in Toronto as a starter. He was a 5th and 6th with St. Louis, 4th and 5th for a while.
Nice work by Jazz to slow him down. He wanted to giddy up and go. 2-1. Swung on a foul to the right side. 3-2.
Yeah, you got to do that. You got to have it on your timing, not his.
You let them dictate it. Hitting's tough enough. He's going at his pace. Just stretching that little convo with the home plate umpire. Digs in. 3-2 pitch. Swing on, bounce to the right side. Backhanded by Lowe. And Matz just got there, beating the head-first slide by Jazz Chisholm. I find the head-first slide in the first base when there's no collision, just run through the bag. Yeah, it's not a good play.
And that's, every time that happens here, years ago, John McNamara, when he was the manager of the Red Sox, Mike Greenwell, who was the left fielder here for 10 years, every time he used to slide in, he would find him every time he slid head-first into first base. But you couldn't convince him that it's faster the other way.
You got to run through it. I mean, you just do. By the time you leap, you're in the air. That airborne time is killing you. And Matt's got over there, beat him by about a step.
Yep, he kept
Not
doing
a good
it.
play. There's a pitch up high to Caballero. Cabbing 0 for 2 tonight. Couple of strikeouts.
I think that's Garrett Whitlock out there.
6 runs, 10 hits for Boston. Here's a pitch. A drive deep to left. Cabby on top of and beyond the Green Monster for a home run, and the Yankees still keep picking away. It's now 6-4 Boston for Caballero, his 5th home run, his 3rd as a Yankee, and man, he got all of it. Did a little shimmy shake halfway between 2nd and 3rd.
And the first guy out of the dugout, Ahmed Rosario, is always the first one out of the dugout. He leaps over the fence, and he's in foul territory waiting for Caballero. His buddy there, his locker next to each other.
Boy, you talk about getting the ball off the barrel. Woo!
This is...
You talked about it earlier.
Yep.
Hey.
Just keep, chipping away.
As the first pitch, fastball outside to Ben Rice. As dreadful as that first inning was, there they are within shouting distance. They're a bloop and a blast. They'll tie it up.
This is very interesting, and here come the fans on both sides. Yankee fans think of something.
Oh, up and in, turning out of the way is Ben Rice, 2-0. Then in the 9 spot tonight, you got Slater, Judge, and Cody Bellinger. Can't wait to get up to the plate here. 6-4 ball game now, getting a little interesting. There's a ball hit down the first baseline. That is a foul ball.
Wow.
Just foul. Low fielded it about 10 feet beyond the bag in foul territory.
All right, now I just want to give you a couple of numbers here because Caballero, he's made 15 starts, right?
Mm-hmm.
15. He's hitting, in those starts, 320, 3 homers, and 3 doubles.
I'm convinced.
At least for right now.
Hey, that's all we got right now, so I'm convinced.
No, he makes things happen all the time.
There's a 2-1 to Rice. There's a drive to right field, backing up is Riff Snyder. A little twist and a turn, and he makes the catch. Jumped off the bat, 2 down.
And the fans getting a little nervous here, and the Yankee fans, here they come. They've been very quiet. Now they're not so quiet.
Yankees Red Sox rivalry is sponsored by River Spring Living. I've seen firsthand what makes life at River Spring Living special. Schedule a tour at riverspringliving.com.org today.
And Caballero here for a couple more years. What a pickup.
Told you you'd like him. Here's the 0-1. There's a pitch way outside to Slater. Slater dying to put the ball in play here. He has K'd 3 times. He's got a 1-1 count.
And he made a great play in right field.
Yes, he did. Big contribution. Here's pitch. Off-speed pitch taken up high. Narvaez wanted to strike, didn't get it. 2-1. Great Hall of Fame broadcaster with the Pirates, Bob Prince. Blooping a blast will do you. Here's a little tapper back to the pitcher. Bobbled by Matz. Picked it up. Underhand scoop to record the out. But the Yankees, another step closer. 6 runs, 10 hits for Boston. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Yankees as we go. Bottom of the 7th here on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep. Like the Yankees offense, today's data center growth is...
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said
It's a scoreless inning in relief of Will Warren, who went 5 innings. And I'd like to see Mark Leiter Jr. do likewise and keep it within range. And it's well within range now after being down 6-0 in the first. The Yankees here, bottom 7, are down 6-4. Trevor Story, first pitch, in there for a strike. So Leiter comes in with a 5.32 ERA. He's been roughed up the last couple of times. Right-hander. And a fastball on the inside. Swing and a miss by Trevor Story. 0-2.
Step up to the plate with confidence with the Jeep brand's newest MVP, the luxurious all-electric Jeep Wagoneer S. Visit Jeep.com and see your local Jeep brand dealer for great deals.
0-2 here to Trevor Story. He's got 2 hits tonight. And here's a high fly ball. Left field, backing up. Stanton's got room, backing up on just shy of the track, and he makes the catch, and that's a huge first out. A 3-hole hitter for the Sox. There's one down. And that'll bring up left-hand swinging Nathaniel Lowe, first baseman for Boston. He's had a good night. 1 for 2 with an RBI, runs scored, he walked. Also had a comebacker to Will Warren. First pitch from Leiter. Fastball running away, ball 1. Yankees in the top of the 8th will have Judge, Bellinger, and Stanton. 2, 3, and 4. So Leiter's got 1 out, looking for 2 more here. Let's turn those fellas loose. Here's pitch. Swung on and popped up. Left side, taking a look, Rosario. It does not come back to him. Somebody made a clean catch down there. Well done. So Caballero and Rosario both made a run at that pop-up. And Rice letting them get back to position. 1-1 pitch. Outside. 2 balls, 1 strike, the low with Romy Gonzalez on deck. Gonzalez has had a nice night with a RBI double in the first. Also got a single to center. He's 2 for 3. Got robbed by Slater. The sinking line drive. Here's the ball hit hard to right field. Base hit through the 4-hole. No chance for Jazz Chisholm on that one. So base hit. 1 out here in the 7th. 2-hit night for Nathaniel Lowe. So here's Gonzalez, a right-hand hitter. Talked about him earlier. Versatile player. First, second. Play some outfield if you have to.
Plays all over. Pretty good at all of them, and it's really hit nicely this year.
Looking for a double play ball. Here's first pitch from Leiter. Fastball for strike.
With Leiter like a Max Fried, 1 pitch away from that double play. That's what Aaron Boone says, that you always think of that. No one up in the pen, so this is his.
0-1. Leiter against Gonzalez here. Here's the pitch. Missed outside by just a skosh outside. 1-1. Low, not a running threat. Leiter checks. Here's the pitch. Swing on, bouncing ball to Cabby. 2 Hopper, 1 to Jazz. Over to first. Double play. Got him. Right on the money. Well done by Mark Leiter Jr. following up Camilo Doval. Nothing across for Boston. We go top 8. It's 6-4 Boston here at Fenway Park on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by...
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term.
Park. This after the Yankees were down 6-0 after one inning. Will Warren, and he got lit up, but then he held the fort for the next 4 innings. So a good job there, and a good job by Duvall and Leiter Jr. to keep posting zeros. Here's Judge, who hit a home run back in the 5th, his 48th, RBI number 102.
And that's the key. Just keep them off the scoring and just chip away.
There's pitch. Top of the zone, breaking ball for a strike.
They can feel it now.
Judge 3 for 10, 2 home runs against Whitlock. Here's the pitch. Fastball down low, ball 1. Judge has struck out his first 2 times up. Crochet tried to beat him with a fastball away in the 5th, and he just punished it into the right center field bullpen. Here's a drive deep to left. It's going to be a rocket off the scoreboard. Yes, sir. Base hit for Aaron Judge. Can he hit a baseball or what? Man, that ball got hit hard.
That's the curse of the wall, is that they're long singles. Can hit that exit velo. I have no idea what it was, but it was a lot. It just
start with 105.
Yep. And it just boom off that wall and comes right back to the outfielder, and you can't get it any more than a single.
Tying 113.5. Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, that's the hardest hit single. Well,
here's Bellinger, and he looks at the fastball at the top of the zone inside for a called strike.
I've talked about this before. Jack Clark did not like hitting here. He was a Red Sox for a while. Because he hit those low line drives when he was a Yankee. They'd go over the bullpen.
Ooh, Belly tried to lose one there to tie it up. Swing and a miss.
And here it's off the wall, and he's not exactly fast, and he's standing at first base.
See, Bellinger usually shortens up in a situation like this. The left fielder moving towards the line. Bregman's backed way off. Left side of the infield's open. And a strike 3 called. He came back inside with an off-speed pitch.
And that's his slider. Fastball slider, Garrett Whitlock, a really good one. Really good one.
So 1 out, 1 on. Tying run at the plate, the person of Mr. Stanton here. He's got a strikeout, single and run scored, and a strikeout. Whitlock gets set quickly. Here's the pitch to G. Fastball up and in. Ball 1. Stanton 0 for 5. Couple of strikeouts against Whitlock. Here's the pitch. Check this swing. And he's got the edge here, 2-0. Meat of the order, presented by Chef IQ Sense Cooking Thermometer that pairs with your phone. Ensures you never over or undercook your chicken, fish, or meat again. Buy one at chefiq.com. Good count here for Big G, 2-0. Here's pitch. Half swing, he did go. 2-1. 1 out, Judge at first. Red Sox lead 6-4. They had a 6-0 lead after 1 inning. There's a 2-1. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. A slider took the turn right at the corner, and he just missed it. Yankees have put 2 on the runs on the board in the 4th, 2 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 7th. 2-2 pitch outside in the left-hand hitter's box. So full count to Giancarlo Stanton. 1 swing, 1 big-time swing away from tying this game up. Stanton locked and loaded at that right-hand hitter's box. Whitlock, the pitch, when it fouled back. It was a breaking ball. Just got a piece of it. This was a laugher in the first inning. It's turned into a tight, taut game now. 6-4 Sox in the 8th. 3-2 to Stanton. Here's pitch. Oh, he took a called third strike. Didn't like it. Ryan Willis rings him up. Strikeout for Whitlock. Back-to-back Ks looking. And there's 2 down here in the 8th. And here comes Grisham. Grisham's going to pinch hit for Rosario. Get a lefty swinger in there against a right-hander Whitlock. This game summary brought to you by Helix Wireless, connecting everything everywhere. First inning was a disaster. 6 innings, 6 hits. Guys were sprinting to home plate. First 5 guys reached with base hits. To Will Warren's credit, they calmed things down over the next 4 innings, pitching shutout ball, giving up no runs on 4 hits. We finished with a line of 5 innings, 10 hits, 6 runs, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Meanwhile, the Yankees come back with a 2-run shot. Rosario in the 4th. 5th inning, Judge a home run, and then a home run by Caballero in the 7th. The Yankees do what they do. They hit home runs.
And that was Andrew Bailey just went out and had a long talk with Garrett Whitlock here. And the 8th inning is sponsored by Local 3, IBEW, and Nika.
Trent Grisham 0 for 1 with a walk career against Whitlock. 30 home runs on the board for Mr. Grisham, his best season. Left-hand hitter, Judge takes his lead at first with 2 outs. Bregman in on the grass at third. First pitch, fastball, missed down and in, ball 1. Paul Goldschmidt's on deck if Grisham can keep this thing alive. 1-0, here's the pitch. Took a little off, missed down in the dirt for ball 2.
So all runs scored on home runs.
Grish using his timeout here. Well, the Yankees struck out a ton here tonight. Here comes the 2-0, and he swings it, fouls it off the catcher. It's a breaking ball, 2-1. Yankees have struck out 14 times to this point. 12 of them to Crochet. 2-1 here to Grisham. And the pitch, swing and a miss with a breaking ball, 2-2. Grisham steps out of the box, takes a hearty practice swing. Crowd on its feet now. 35,437 on hand. Beautiful night here in Boston. 6-4. Red Sox, top of the 8th. Yankees threaten. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. After a leadoff single to Judge, Whitlock comes back with a strikeout looking, strikeout swinging to end the Yankee threat. So they're down to their last 3 outs. 6-4 ball game. Boston on top on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Every pitch and every hit of Yankees baseball.
Slater right to left. Grisham stays in the game, moves to center. Bellinger moves from center to right with McMahon at third. Blackburn, first pitch, breaking ball to Yoshida. It's in there for a strike. Red Sox and Yankee fans having a shout-off right now. A one pitch swung on, line drive in the left field, hanging up for Slater. And he makes the easy play out there. Ball for it's uncanny how it changes position or comes into a game.
It goes right at you, right?
You get the first.
It finds you.
Oh my gosh!
You move position, the ball's coming right at you, so be ready for it.
Unreal. One out, and that'll bring up Rob Refsnyder, right-hand hitter. He's the right fielder for Boston.
Eighth inning is sponsored by Local 3 IBEW and Nika.
First pitch from Blackburn, fastball in there for a strike. Refsnyder, RBI ground out, reached on a fielder's choice and struck out looking. 0 for 3 with the run batted in. 0-1 from Blackburn. Just missed outside, 1-1. So the Yankees will have Goldschmidt, Chisholm, and Caballero 6, 7, and 8 coming up in the top of the ninth. 1-1 pitch from Blackburn. Hit up the middle, diving as Jazz can't get it. Gets into center field. Jazz going hard to his right. Great effort on the grass. Slid for a little bit. That's a base hit for Refsnyder.
Seeing eye right between the two of them. Right between Caballero and Jazz.
So many times you see that ball, they get that top spin on it. It looks like he can get it, and then the top spin just accelerates it. Here's Narvaez, home run, fly to right and reached on a fielder's choice. Carlos in the 8th spot this evening in the order. Batted 5th in yesterday's game, went 0 for 3. Yankees got out of potential trouble in the 7th with a double play, a 6-4-3. They could use another one right here. 6-4 lead for Boston. First pitch, Blackburn worked inside, missed, ball 1.
And that's Nate Eaton over there at first base. He's just pinch running for Refsnyder. Really fast.
Eaton inches off, not a big lead. Blackburn, right-hander. Long hold. And it throws over. When did that start, booing when a guy throws at first base?
I don't know, but it's in every park.
It's annoying as heck, and I noticed that a few years ago in Seattle. What is that all about?
By the way, Chapman's up in the bullpen.
Oh, boy. 1-0 pitch. There he goes. Good break. Here's the throw by Rice. It is not in time. Head first slide by Eaton. That's a big bag for them to get.
Yep.
So Eaton is now 5 out of 7 in base stealing.
Eaton's been up and down this season from Worcester a couple times, 2-3 times.
The pitch was a strike to Narvaez. The count 1-1. Got to keep it a 2-run deficit here. Need an out. Double play no longer in order. Here's pitch. In on his fist and fouled it back. Big stolen base. Blackburn needs a strikeout or some kind of an out. Keep that runner at second. Narvaez taking his time. That's what the delay's been about. Taking his time, using that timeout. Now he's back in the box and ready to go. Counts at 1-2. 1 out, runner at second. Blackburn, a long look at Eaton at second. He comes to the plate. Pitch, swing. And oh, man. He got full on a breaking ball, threw his hands at it, and fouled it off. On the right side.
Just trying to protect the plate. That was a ball that was almost in the other batter's box. But when he started swinging at it, it was over the middle of the plate. It really moved. Really good pitch by Blackburn. Yeah.
Blackburn, 31 years old, Antioch, California. Needs an out here. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and spoiled again. Big ball pitch. Running away. It's be pitch number 6 coming up. Blackburn, 9th year in the big leagues. Oakland, Mets. And coming over not too long ago here to the Yankees. It's in a big spot right here. 1-2 is the count. Here's the pitch. And another foul off the end of the bat by Narvaez. Pitch number 7 coming up.
Narvaez 1 for 3, a home run. It's a really good year for the Red Sox. He's supposed to be a backup catcher to Wong. Had just won the position out of spring training. He's turned into a terrific catcher for them.
1-2. Blackburn deal. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, up and in. Needed it. 2 down.
Well, cutter. Had him swing and then goes for the fastball up and in. It's changing plane and changing speeds.
And now you got Ceddanne Rafaela 0 for 3 tonight. You said he's on a big 0 for right now,
Terrible slump. Yep.
Blackburn signed as a free agent by the Yankees back on August 21. 2 out, runner at second. Here's pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Rafaela, right-hand hitter. Infield straight up, outfield as well. 6-4 Boston. They've been held scoreless after that 6-run first inning. Here's the 0-1. And Blackburn pivots off the mound, get that runner back. Chasing back to second. No throw. Comes the 0-1. Here's pitch. Fastball, swing on, hit to our right. Out of play. 0-2. So Rafaela batting in the 9 spot. A tough go for him. Blackburn would love to put him away right here. 0-2. Oh, good job by Ben Rice. A backhand in the left-hand hitter's batter's box and a breaking ball that got way away from Blackburn.
Oh, he had to come out of his crouch for that. That really was a good move.
So the count's at 1-2. 2 outs, runner at second, 8th inning, bottom of the 8th, and a 6-4 Boston lead. 0-2. Swing on, hit up the middle. Cabby to his left, gloves, gets up, throws, got him, nice play. Jose Caballero getting it done at shortstop. And let's see if Alex Cora wants to take a look at it. They said nope. Give a round of applause to Jose Caballero, an outstanding play. And here we go to the 9th inning with Chapman coming on. It's 6-4 Boston on WFAN, Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep. 56 in the third innings, 81 strikeouts, 14 walks. Yankees down 6-4. They're going to rally and get the lead and complete a sweep here. Boston trying to obviously salvage the game. Eaton stays in the game and right field. First batter's going to be Paul Goldschmidt. Chapman's first pitch. Tucks, untucks, pitch. Breaking ball, hit straight back. 0-1. Goldschmidt 2 for 11 with 4 strikeouts against Chapman. Goldie 1 for 2 with a walk today. 6-4 lead for Boston. Top of the ninth. Here's a pitch from Chapman. Fastball way up high. 1-1. Aaron Boone answering questions about Chapman. He said the fact that he can repeat that delivery. It's a complicated delivery. Throws an off-speed pitch. Outside corner for a strike. 1-2. And has that whole tuck and untuck delivery. And he's throwing just as hard, or maybe even harder than he ever has. Here's the 1-2. The pitch. Hit to the shortstop. Story gobbles it up. Takes his time. Throws over wide. Paulie dives for the bag now, and he's going to be called out for going out of the baseline by Stu Sherwater, first base umpire. So a 6-3 putout. Throw was up the line, and Lowe came off the bag to get it. Paul went out of the baseline to avoid the tag, so he's out. One down, here's Jazz Chisholm Jr. Jazz would love to turn something around here. He's 0 for 3, couple of strikeouts against Chapman. See if he can turn around a fastball. Chapman kicks and deals. Swing and a miss and a fastball up top. You want a challenge? I get your challenge. That's what that pitch was all about. Jazz 0 for 3 with a strikeout tonight. Chapman from the third base side of the rubber. Kicks and deals. Pitch. Breaking ball. Swing on a foul straight back. They had a little stare-down contest in yesterday's game. Chapman's got the edge here. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. 6-4 Boston, top of the ninth. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Swing on. Foul straight back. Yankees, their runs coming on home runs tonight. 2-run homer by Ahmed Rosario in the 4th, Judge in the 5th, and Caballero in the 7th. 6 runs, 12 hits, no errors for Boston. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Yankees. They've left just 2 men on. Chapman 0-2 here to Chisholm. And a pitch to Jazz. Swing on line drive and a one-hop grab by the second baseman Gonzalez from the seat of his pants throws him out. A terrific play on a ball that was just rifled by Jazz Chisholm. Jazz running off the field looking at the video board. That was a fine play. They had a strong bid to get a base hit. It would have been great to have Jazz on base. Now the crowd comes to its feet. 35,437. Jose Caballero, last hope here for the Yankees to try to keep this thing alive. 6-4 Sox, top of the ninth. Cabby struck out twice and homered over the Green Monster. That was back in the 7th inning. Right-hand hitter. First pitch. Here's Chapman's first offering. Fastball, swing and a miss. He's got the high heat, and he's using it. That was 101 MPH. Chapman ready. The 0-1. He kicks. The pitch. Fastball, swing on a miss. 102. So down to the last strike. Ben Rice is on deck. Cabby using his timeout. Taps his green spikes. Gets back in the box. Chapman ready. 0-2. He's thrown 101 and 102. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He holds, he kicks, he deals a pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out at 101. And that's the ball game. Red Sox salvage a game in this series. They win it by a count of 6-4. They score 6 times, dominate in the first inning. 6 runs on 6 hits with 9 men coming to the plate. Yankees shut them down the rest of the way, but outside of the 3 home runs hit tonight, Yankees could not do anything else with it. Crochet struck out 12, and 16 strikeouts by Boston pitching this evening. And a really good possibility, folks, that we could see these jokers again in the playoffs in the next couple, 3 weeks. 6-4 final, Sox win. Recap coming your way after this timeout on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Before you begin your road